Recording in progress. Recording in progress. Recording in progress.
Good evening, dear students. Now we will be discussing more on chapter 4, a new topic on the new product development. In marketing, new product development is very much important nowadays because we have to remain competitive every time. The environment is changing, so we have to go on and innovate new things. So is a question, if new product development is going for really innovative, truly unique products all the time. Yes, yes, that is also new product development, but the new product development can also include the replacement that are significantly different from the existing products, okay, on how the forms and function, or there can be the initiative product for that company only. Okay, so that can also be a new product. It doesn't mean that we have to have a completely different product that should be there. Yes, here you can see the products that can are really innovative, like the computers that came in the mid 1980s. That these were the revolutionary thing. The jipper, the photocopy machine, they were a truly unique type of product. But there can be the replacement that are significantly different from the existing product. For example, the sterile bandage strips. Okay, so bandit we see, or one of the brand is there. The sterile strips that was there from the traditional bandage, we move on to the sterile bandage strips. Similarly, ballpoint pens, from the fountain pens we come to the ballpoint pen. These are also new product. We say these are also new product. Okay, or sometimes it's initiative product for that particular product brands only. Okay, there can be the me too products as well. The me too products can be a new product for that particular company as well. For example, the Me Too products, which have the similar kind of packaging, similar kind of products, okay, that we can see in the example of Nepal, the kurkure and kurmure, okay. It's one of the Nepalese company. They tried to replicate kurkure and sell it with the name of kurmure. The name was similar, the fonts were similar. We have to see, or the packaging was similar, but we have to see if we are violating the intellectual property as well. These might get us into the legal trouble as well. So we say that this new product is very much important. Sometimes the new product is developed to protect the market share as well. Okay, to protect our market share, the market share we have in the market. If we do not innovate, we cannot protect our market share. Sometimes we can go for the new product to have specific investment goal. Maybe we get launching a different brand so that we can have more return on investment or have a chunk of profit for a short period of time as well. And it also helps in establishing the new position in the market. If you want to have a new position, we have a new product, so that maybe because of that product's quality, because of the promotion, we want to establish a new positioning in the market. Okay, that can also be one of the aspect of having a new product. And sometimes to maintain the reputation of the company. For example, iPhone launches new model every time because it matters. It want to show that they are changing and they have this company's reputation. After all, it's the #1 brand. That is why they have to continuously innovate and have newer products. But sometimes these new product strategy is not just for the profit. Okay, sometimes it's for their reputation, or they want to have their reputation. For example, General Motors introduced EV1, the electric vehicles, in 1990s, so that it want to rebuke the criticism about not being environmentally sensitive. Okay, so they wanted to show that yes, they are working on for the new alternative energy. okay, EVs. So new product is so much important. We see that different way we can innovate, okay, and there are several ways, several things why we want to go for the new product development. So there are several stages in the new product development as well process. There are the idea generation, screening of ideas, business analysis, prototype development, market test, and commercialization. It always starts with the new product ideas, and the new product ideas mainly comes from the customer, okay. For example, here it says that that 80% of the ideas come from the customers. The franchise owner asks the franchisee to uh, to allow them to customize some part of the menu so that they will get the more services or the proper menu set for that particular place, okay. And after getting different ideas, we screen the ideas. Every ideas that the customers sees might may not be cannot be adopted easily, so we at the first time see, and before going for the analysis we try to see if it's feasible or not. Then we screen the ideas. After screening the ideas, we go for the business analysis. We may feel that predict that some of the things can be feasible, but in terms of the business it might not be feasible. We will see what type of product features can be added. We estimate the market demand, competition. We establish a program to develop the product, and we assign responsibility for further study of the product's feasibility, so that we can know that in terms of business it's feasible or not. Yes, we had generated the idea, we screened the idea, and we want to see if it's viable in terms of the business or not. If that is viable in terms of the business, and it's what the customer need, now we try to have a prototype, okay, physical prototype to have in a small quantity. We want to have a trial models with that if it's physically viable or not to make that product, okay. So if the product test is good, then we go for prototype testing was good on, and we have developed the prototype. Then what we will do is that we will test it in the real marketplace in a small area. We want to first test the product, okay. So how do they perform? If that product performs well in that market, sometimes customer may see that they want the product, but after they see the real prototype, the real product, they may not like it as well. So this market test is very much important. And after that, we go for the commercialization process. We can see that there are six these stages of the process. These stages are well proven stages, and if any company uses these all stages, it's definite that the success rate will increase. But why the new product doesn't succeed for more, the success rate of the more new products are very less in the world itself, in not in just Nepal, but in the world, is because we omit this different stages. Okay, in the six stage process, the first three stages and particularly critical because these deal with ideas and as such are the least expensive. New product development can be a lengthy process. These all 60s process, they can take more than 1 year. So if they go for that 1 year, the business intelligence agents and agents will business intelligence will already know about that products, and they would what do they do? They would counter that with the other products. Okay. So due to rapid changes in the technological aspect as well, we cannot go for such a long period of new product development. That is why there is more failures. Okay, so the most omission, sorry, the most omission in is the fifth stage, that is the market test, because the competitors would know what we are working on. That is what is there. Okay, but that is the most important part as well. Okay, now okay, so what are the producer criteria for the new products then? If there is a new product, what does the producer want? Producer may feel that there should be adequate market demand for the new product. If we are launching a new product, producer would say that there should be the adequate market demand for that product. Okay, the product must satisfy the key financial criteria because they have to also give answer to their shareholders. So that is also very much important. Okay, the product must satisfy the financial criteria. The product must be compatible with the environmental standards. We are going talking about the green marketing, green products, so it can be suitable for in terms of the environment standards as well. And the product must fit into the company's marketing structure as well. We cannot go for a different promotion, different distribution channel all the time. Okay, which if it fits into the company's current marketing structure, it would be easier for the competitors. Sorry, and the company and company. Sorry. Next, the middleman criteria for the new product. Okay, what does the new middleman wants from the new product? Okay, the middleman must have a good working relationship with the producer and the middleman has a compatible distribution policy and practices for that new product. As in the case of producer, the product must satisfy the financial criteria of the distributor as well. Okay, the middlemen as well. Middlemen are there for their profitability as well. So we have to ensure that that new product also satisfy the middleman's need. There are several stages in the adoption as well. Okay, from awareness to interest to education, trial, adoption, and confirmation. Okay, uh, a, a potential customer goes through all these phases. Okay, and if we can have in the awareness phase, they want different information. In the interest phase, they want a different information. Okay, in the evaluation phase, they want a different information. Trial, it should be available for the trial as well. And they adopt, and if they feel that it's good, then they go for the confirmation and purchase again. Okay, so there are different stages in the adoption process as well, where we have as a marketer we have different responsibility in the different stages in the adoption process. Similarly, there are adopter categories as well. Okay, so there are innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. It doesn't mean that every customer they would come and get our product particularly in one go. Okay, different people have different perception and they have some level of adoption level as well. Okay, for example, the innovators, these innovators are only 3% of the market which are risk takers. Okay, they want to risk and take risks and buy new products. Okay, so these are innovators. Next are the early adopters, which comprise about the 13% of the market. Okay, the early adopters tend to be involved socially. They are visible socially, they are respected in social system. Yes, and other peoples try to follow them. Okay, so these are early adopters. Okay, so these are only 13% of the market. Similarly, there is early majority. This and the late majority, they represent the highest part of the adapter categories. Okay, so early majority 34%, they use the product just before the average adapter in the social system, and this group also is a bit above average in the social and economic measures. Okay, after that, this are the late majority which are skeptical about the new products, but after seeing the early majority majority adopting the products, innovators, they feel that they can also gain value from it, and so they buy the product. So these adopt the innovation to save the money, or in response to the social pressure. They would say, other people would say that them to buy that products, okay, according to what they earn or how they are living. Okay, so from the social pressure, or sometimes to save money as well, they go for it. So this is late maturity. Then comes the laggards, which are the last part, which are bonded by the tradition, which do not want to change. They change because the things that they used before, they are not available because of the technological changes and everything. They have to adopt the newer technology. Okay, but as the time laggards adopt to the new, something new, the innovators and early adopters, they go for the, they might have gone for the, or they have already discarded that products and gone for the newer products as well. So these are that. So, what are the characteristics affecting the adoption rate? Yes, some of the things they are adopted very quickly. For example, the internet, the computer, the mobile phone, which were adopted very rapidly. But some of the things are not adopted like it. So, what are the characteristics which affects the adoption rate? For example, the relative, one of the thing is the relative advantage. Why the internet was so much popular? Because they give us a lot of things that we did not expect before. Okay, it has a relative advantage over our books, or the things that we could not access without the internet. Okay, so it provided us the advantage. The mobile phone, it provided us the advantage. Rather than sticking on to the landline, we can carry the communication medium with us. So that was a power for us. So that is why because of the relative advantages, it should be compatible. It should coincide with the values and lifestyle of the prospective adapter. Complexity, if there is less complexity, people will buy it. If there is more complexity, they would not focus on that. Okay, another is the trialability. Yes, if there is a product, it's there is they can trial that product easily. Service, for the service, trialability is tricky. Some of the services might not be trial, it can could not be trial as well. But in terms of the product, we can say that if it's a trial level, then what happens? It's easy to trial, then what happens? The adoption rate will also be increased. The another aspect in this chapter is the product decision. Okay, a product is anything that can be offered to the market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption, and satisfy the want or need that is called the called that is done given by the Philip Kotler. We also take service as a product as well. The service have the characteristics of intangibility, inseparability, which cannot be touched and feel. Can be this producer and the service taker cannot be separated. Okay, and it's what you call, it is degradable, or what you call, it should be consumed at the time when it's produced, most of the service. Okay, so that is another characteristics of the service as well. Service is a product. Okay, so service is like a product, but there are differences as well. So products also have a different levels. Okay, in the product level, then core product level, basic product level, expected, augmented, and potential products. Okay, so for the hatchback car, the core product is the transportation. Why they are used? It's for the transportation. And for the basic product, what is the feature and design? Okay, for the hatchback car, it's compact, but which can be airy, or it can have space within there, which have good, provides good leg room. Quality, the quality of ride, the quality of the dashboard, or the features that they have, Okay, another things that comes under the basic product is the brand name itself. Is it Toyota, is it a Honda, Hyundai, or Suzuki? Okay, that is there. Next comes the expected product, what people expect from the hatchback car. Okay, good looks, easy handling. Okay, if there is a low maintenance cost, because hatchback car we do not pay much, so we do not expect that their maintenance cost will be more as well. It should have a good mileage. It's a hatchback car, that is why. Yes, it should have color options and air conditioning, that is there. Augmented products that people they feel that it's different, that they are getting anything different on that product, that is power windows or airbags. And another is the potential products, what changes might be there in that products, maybe the hydrogen cell fuel or something like that. Okay, so the products can be classified into consumer products and industrial product. Consumer products, it's consumed by the final customer to consume it, and the industrial products which are purchased for the further production, processing, or conducting a business as well. Okay, it can be raw material, farm products, okay, cements, motor, tire, stationery, etc. Okay, the consumer products can be divided into convenience, shopping, specialty, and unsought product. Yes, convenience products are the frequent purchases which do not require much planning. Okay, for it's a low price, it's widespread, and it's advertised by the mass promotion. Okay, like toothpaste magazines and all the FMCGs and everything. These comes under the consumer products. Next comes the shopping products, which are less frequent purchase, not like the convenience product, okay, which requires some time to for the planning and buying it. It has higher price than the convenience product. It is not available widespread like it. We can get it in the selective way, okay. And major appliances, television, furniture, clothing, okay, home appliances, mixer grinder, microwave, these all comes under the shopping products. Next is the specialty product, okay, which in which there is a strong brand preference and loyalty. Okay, it's higher price, it's only available in the selected store. Okay, such as the luxury goods, watches, okay, perfumes, okay, fine crystals. Okay, these are all in the specialty products. Similarly, there are unsought products which people do not think of buying it, or do not prioritize on buying it. Okay, its price may vary, its distribution may vary. Yes, like for example, the life insurance. Okay, uh, Red Cross, magazine subscriptions, okay, insurance, like I will already said. So these all comes of the unsought products, which people do not normally think of buying it. In terms of the industrial products, these can be categorized into the material and parts, capital item, and supplies and services. Okay, the material and parts, these are the raw material and manufactured material and parts. Okay, which might be used for the uh, for making other products. So that comes under the materials and parts. Capital items, for examples, installation, buildings, fixed equipments, accessories equipment like forklifts and everything, office equipments like fax machine, computers, desks, chairs, and other things, comes under the office equipments and office stationery. That comes under not capital items. If we just the office equipment, sorry, not the supplies. Supplies comes here. Supplies include the operating supplies, that lubricant, coil, paper, pencils, repair and maintenance, other repair and maintenance, from brooms to the paint nails to the other things that is required for the maintenance, bulbs, okay, maybe the wire, okay, all things this comes under the supplies. There are other special products as well. Sometimes organization are marketed themselves as a product. Okay, for example, Ambani Group, Reliance Group, okay, IBM. Okay, they are also they have the image building programs, and they are treated as a product as well. Person marketing, for example, in the in elections and everything, MLAs, member of parliaments, they try to promote themselves. Okay, place marketing. Okay, Thailand, Singapore, we can see how the destination branding is done by them. Ideas like the family planning, child education. Okay, woman empowerment. Okay, so woman empowerment. Okay, so and in terms of the of food saving and as well as the climate change, these all ideas these are being promoted. Okay, next comes the product decisions. Okay, product decisions. There are three types of product decisions: individual product decision, product line decision, and product mix decision. Okay, individual product decisions. A marketer has to be able to, whenever they are having any products, they can design their sorry decide on their individual product decision, like what can be the product attributes which is dependent on what are the needs and wants of the people. How do they brand the products? Because we know that one of the best advantage that we can have over our competitors is that if we have a great brand. Okay, next is the packaging, how we can package our products so that it's different. Leveling also, we can create differentiation on leveling, as well as the product services, support services like warranties and guarantees. Okay, so these are some examples on it. This is in the slides. I'll share the slide to you. Okay. Okay. Next is the product line decision. Okay. What type of products are we putting in our product portfolio? Okay. The product line is a group of products that are clearly related because they function in a similar manner, are sold to the similar customer groups, are marketed through the same type of outlets. Okay, so we can have the product line stretching and product line filling onto it. Okay, well, the product line stretching occurs when the company lengthens its product line. Okay, they want to increase its product line. Okay, upward, downward, or both ways. Okay, if Maruti is trying to have a luxury car, then Maruti Suzuki, then it's called the product line stretching. Product line filling means if they are adding anything in their existing product line, then that is there. Okay, if Maruti Suzuki has another 1200 cc, they have now been producing from 800 cc to 2500 cc. They want to have a 1500 cc CUV in their segment, then that can be the product line filling rather than stretching. Okay, stretching means we are stretching something by putting newer things, but line filling is we are adding something which there is already there, which are already there. Okay, in the product mix decision, we have product mix width, length, depth, and consistency. Okay, product mix width refers to the number of product lines the company carries. Okay, for example, Procter and Gamble carries 250 brands, which might be more now. Okay, lines of fabric, home care, baby care, feminine care, baby care products. Similarly, product mix length refers to the total number of items the customer carries within the product line. Okay, they can have a big company might have several strategic business units, and they may have different brands. For example, at some point of time, okay, Procter and Gamble had 7 laundry detergents, 6 soap, and 5 shampoos. Product mix depth refers to number of version of the each product. For example, Procter and Gamble's toothpaste, we said that the toothpaste they have uh, different toothpaste brand as well. In that toothpaste brand, the Crest toothpaste only the one Crest toothpaste has the 13 varieties. Okay, which can be for the multi-care, cavity protection, and everything. Okay, product mix consistency is that what type of consistency do we have over the products that we have launched. Okay, Okay, can they be sold over the same distribution channel? Can it be promoted using the same medium? Okay, so if it can be done, then if there is product mix consistency, that will be easy for marketing. Okay, we have another thing that is called the product life cycle. We will be discussing product life cycle in the another video. Thank you so much for now.